Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever one applies to you. Carl again with Two Rivers Ford doing a quick video on how to install ditch lights on your 6th generation Bronco. The tools you're going to need are going to be a T25 and a T30. It would be preferable to have plastic trim tools, but if you're going to be careful, you should be able to get away with just your hands and the screwdriver and whichever ditch lights you want to be using. We're going to go through the cowl. Try to make things as clean as possible, and then of course either butt connectors, or if you're going to solder your connections back over, we're going to wire these straight into the auxiliary lights. Now I mocked up the other side just to make sure that I was going to be able to run all this properly. This is going to be your T25 and your accessory ready panel. The other one is a T30. They're both different sizes. In order to make things easy, go ahead and unscrew your antenna as well. So here is your T25 and your, this is interesting to do one-handed, T30. Now here's where plastic tools are going to come in handy. I'm going to go ahead and loosen this up. I'm going to run the wiring down it, and then we're going to mount this. Now depending on which light you got, I'm doing carryover lights. I'll go ahead and show you on the other side from my previous rig, Workshop Baja Designs. So I'm gonna have to make all my own wiring harness and whatnot. If you buy for the switches, you're gonna be in luck because you have to deal with all that. You might need to hit the bracket, get that in, get that all situated for where you're gonna want it, and then attach the light. That's where things are going to get a little bit interesting. I'm not going to be able to show you that. I'm definitely going to need 2 hands for the other side. I needed 2 hands for this side. All right, so we got the cowl loose. If you can see, I don't know if it's going to focus. Right, here's your antenna. That's probably got to take it out. There's your T30 bit. We're going to run the wiring harness back through this little hole. So I'm going to start it in here, and I'm going to snake the wire behind there, and then around these, and that is going to bring us right, where am I? There I am. Right there. So you see I already started pre-snaking wiring through. If I can rest this on my head, right up in that little cubby is where the cowl dumps. So yeah, let's go ahead and start snaking. Alright, so let's see how well I can represent this. So if you can make out where it's entering, excuse me, goes around, where's my finger, down, and then you'll be able to see, right, focus, there's my little wire, which runs down and dumps right here. If I can get my hand out of the way. There's my harness. So now I just got to boop, plug in. That way I know everything's ran proper. I can pull whatever slack I need for here to be just enough, but not messy. And then I can go ahead and start connecting into my outfitter switches down there. All right, they're on. I'm gonna pull that a little bit tighter, clean it up a little bit, but dang, that looks better. I like auxiliary lighting. Ignore that I got a light sent back for a warranty claim. But dang, I dig it. All right, so now all we got to do, and here's the easy thing. This is what I love about the upfitter switches. So figure out what switch you're wanting to run. I'm going to be putting this on number 5, I believe. 3, 4, no, number 6. I got 3, 4, and 5 already taken up. I'm gonna have to clean all those up with it. But all you have to do is take your positive, which I have running over there, getting ready to shield out, and a butt connector on, and ground it. So you have 1, 2, 3 bolts right by the upfitter switches to be able to ground off of. But the beautiful thing is the switches that are already pre-ran are already pre-grounded for you. So all you got to do is ground the lights themselves and run it to power, and you're all set. We'll go ahead and turn on the vehicle, hit the switch, test it, make sure we're good. I'll tidy up everything here, zip tie it all up, and I'm gonna get back into some heat. And then for my favorite step, which is the second to last step, make sure everything's all well and good. Flip your switch and admire your work. Perfect. And now for the last step. Clean up. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. Wonder how this yellow light works on me. Be safe, enjoy yourselves. Make sure you're following all the guides, both that we're releasing and Bronco's releasing. Show us what you got. Go ahead and tag us. We got Two Rivers Ford Instagram page, on our Facebook as well. Shoot us a message, see what you're doing on your build. If you got any questions, feel free to reach out. We'd be more than happy to help you out, both with purchasing parts and maybe purchasing a Bronco. But for now, have a wonderful day. God bless. Keep rolling.